Hello, this is Brian Wilford, Member of Parliament for Richmond Hill, and this is MP Report. Well, today is actually a very sad day in Canadian parliamentary history. It's the day that the Government of Canada has been found in contempt of Parliament, which is a first in Canadian history. Unfortunately, due to the fact that the government did not provide detailed information that members of Parliament need in order to do their job, particularly on things like mega prisons, on the proposed F-35 aircraft, etc. That meant that members cannot be able to vote for money for the government when they don't have the actual figures before them. The fact is that this government did have an opportunity to work with the other parties in a parliamentary democracy. It is the government that must maintain the will of the House of Commons. It's not up to the opposition to keep the government in power. It is up to the government to work with opposition parties, as Prime Minister Pearson did over the years. For example, Mr. Martin did when he was Prime Minister. Harper knows that, and yet, unfortunately, in this particular situation, not only did we find the government in contempt of Parliament now on 3 occasions, but the fact is that unprecedented. But the fact is that it is increasingly difficult, and therefore has come to this point where we can no longer have faith in anything the government says, and therefore the motion of non-confidence was moved, and the government now has fallen. And that means, of course, that now there will be a general election, probably early in May. I regret that as a Member of Parliament. My job, of course, is to work on your behalf, to continue to represent you in the Parliament of Canada, but regrettably, it is no longer able to do so given today's situation. As Member of Parliament, it's been my privilege to work on your behalf over these years and in this 40th Parliament, and I will continue to voice during the election your concerns and your issues, and continue, hopefully after this election, to be back here to work on behalf of the constituents of Richmond Hill. This has been Brian Wilford, and this has been MP.